Hi everyone, this is Dr. Nitin Chhoda with Ignition Time and welcome to our channel. Thank you so much for helping our channel reach so many members in our community. We're trying to help as many individuals as we can. I really appreciate you. If you're a member of our community, welcome back. If you're not a subscriber of our community yet, please consider clicking like, please consider subscribing, please consider enabling notifications. Thank you so much. Let's just jump right in. In this video, I'll give you two best practices if you've been delayed as far as your unemployment benefits are concerned, or if unfortunately your unemployment benefits have been declined. I want all those who are eligible for unemployment benefits to get those benefits. I believe that every filer, every beneficiary, every claimant of the unemployment benefit system who's legitimately eligible for unemployment benefits is a customer of the unemployment benefit system. You are a customer. You're not someone who's getting something that you shouldn't get or don't deserve. You should be treated like a customer. You should be treated like a client of the unemployment benefit system. Unfortunately, the state of our unemployment benefit system is that it is inconsistent, it is not stable, and it was not designed for millions and millions of claims. The unemployment benefit system, which was set up in the 1930s, hasn't really been overhauled as much as it should. Some systems of some states, I was shocked when I did my research, are almost 50 years old. In the United States of America, the country, that's the home of Facebook, Google, Apple, Oracle, IBM, in all of those companies, the unemployment benefit system, which is designed to help residents in moments of crisis like this, which is designed to help the most vulnerable, is unfortunately letting us down. In this video, I'm going to give you two strategies that will allow you to deal with this situation if you've been delayed or if you've been declined for unemployment benefit systems. The first is that you want to consistently check the unemployment benefits portal or consistently call the unemployment benefit agency to make sure that they have all updated documentation. This is very simple, but it's very important. If they meaning the adjudicators, the unemployment benefit agency does not have the latest and the most current form of documentation pertaining to your social security number, your driver's license, documentation pertaining to your employment, or any other documentation that they might need. Keep in mind, the documentation requirements are fairly consistent across states, but some states may have specific documentation requirements. You need to check with your state to find out what exact documents they need, and by now you probably know already because you've probably been thrown in and out of this rather inconsistent, of this rather broken system. But make sure that they have the latest and the most current documents. So what you should do is, if let's say your account was flagged or your particular file was flagged for further review, or maybe it's going through a further checks and balances process, it's being vetted for fraud, which does happen, by the way. The incidences of fraud in the unemployment benefits system are massive and significant because as the government made it easy through the PUA program, a lot of fraudsters got into the system and have stolen a lot of money. The FBI has actually gotten involved in this. But in instances where you're concerned, where your account or your profile has been vetted for fraud, you may want to log into the unemployment benefits website, your state's unemployment benefit website, and check out your application and submit any new documentation. So you want to make sure that the state has the latest and the most current documentation. So important. I know this sounds very basic, but it is often in these complex times, in these unusual, in these scary times, that the most basic things tend to trip us up and then cause us a lot of problems. I don't want any problems for any of my viewers and subscribers. I want you to get unemployment benefits because my commitment to you is that I want you to get through this crisis. So you should consider uploading a new picture of your ID. That might help, or another form of identification that the staff agency can use to actually verify that it's you. It will be very helpful for them if they actually get that information and it's sort of, it's there for them so that they don't have to ask you for it, reach out for it, go through a delayed process for it, and so on and so forth. The other thing you want to do is you want to update your payment profile. I've seen this a lot in the comment section. You need to know your bank routing number and you need to know your bank checking account number. I've talked about making sure they have it, but you may need to update it. Let's say you switched banks, or let's say you got a new checking account number. Some of us don't have bank account numbers and we happen to get a bank account number. Let's say we opened up a bank account online. By the way, you can open up bank accounts online. You don't have to actually go to a branch and go to a checking account. You need to be able to provide the routing number and the checking account number to the state unemployment agency so that you make it easy for them to pay you. Because the Department of Labor has said that if they have, in the US Treasury has said that if they have digital information, meaning the routing number and the bank checking account number on file, it makes it easy for them to immediately transmit the payment. So this is something that you definitely want to you want to do this. You want to make sure that the payment profile is accurate with the state agency. So be sure to log back into your online account and work with a representative, or try and call someone, work with a representative, find a way to interact with them to make sure that information, your payment information, is updated as quickly as possible. Because again, you do want to make it easy for the state to be able to pay you. So these were two high level items. Please check your unemployment benefit portal regularly to make sure that you can submit any new documentation if needed. Make sure they have the correct information for you. This is very important to my viewers and subscribers. Make sure they have the correct information for you. Check and make sure your zip code is correct. Check and make sure your previous employer's information is correct. Check and make sure your social is correct, your date of birth. Just double check everything, because one small mistake there and the system, the automated system, is going to go, oh, and then you'll be flagged, and then you'll have to go through a manual review process which can take weeks. And I don't want you to have to struggle through that, especially when we need quick cash now, when we're struggling to put food on the table, when we need to pay rent, when we need money to be able to keep the lights on. I don't want any of my viewers and subscribers to have to go through that kind of pain. And also the second factor is update your payment profile. Make sure the unemployment benefit agency, make sure your state agency has the correct routing number and the bank account number so that they can pay you digitally. Make it easy for them to give you money. I hope you learned something new. Also, please comment below, because I think we in our community, we can learn from each other. It's very important that we start to learn from each other. If you want to share experiences that you think others should know about, so that others don't go through the same pain that you did, please comment below, because I think the collective power of the Ignition Time community is much greater, much more significant than just you folks watching a video. I think the collective wisdom of our community is much greater than my individual wisdom, and that's why I think you should comment below. I think you should interact with other members of our community. Our community is growing very, very rapidly. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment below. Please also share this video with friends and family. If you don't know anything about me, my name is Dr. Nitin Chhoda. Check out my video so you know who I am, what my journey has been like, and why you should listen to me. I've been told that I use my hands a lot, and I've been asked, am I Italian? I'm not Italian, but I do like to use my hands because I think it allows me to convey what I want to convey. And the interesting thing about video is that the speaker needs to put in 150% effort, because then because I'm not live with you, I'm not physically with you, by the time my voice my video gets to you, a lot of the intensity is actually lost. If you actually watched me filming this live, you'd be like, wow, what's wrong with him? My point is, number one, I am a fairly enthusiastic person, especially when it comes to this content, because I want to help people. Number two, on video, I do need to be able to be, I guess for lack of a better phrase, a more animated version of myself, so that I can convey the energy and the intensity, so I can help my viewers and my subscribers. If I did all the videos like, and now the unemployment benefits have been postponed because life sucks and because they don't want to pay you. I mean, look, that was my bad attempt at comedy, but I'm not Italian. But anyway, let me get back to what I usually say at the end of every video. We release videos at 2 p.m. East Coast time most days of the week. Again, that's 2 p.m. East Coast time most days of the week. Please make sure you click like, you subscribe, you enable notifications. Please get your cell phone out, send a text message with the word ignition or with the word time to 70,000. That's 70000. So you can get added to our SMS list. You can also get added to our email list. Go to ignitiontime.com/alerts. That's ignitiontime.com/alerts. Now you can opt out of our email list or our SMS list at any point in time that you want. No worries. Sometimes YouTube does not send out email notifications that appear on the top right hand corner of your browser. So you may want to bookmark youtube.com/ignitiontime. That's youtube.com/ignitiontime. This way you're not dependent on the alerts from YouTube. You can just check out our channel at any point in time that you want, and then you'll be able to view our videos at any time you want, including our new playlist on the Ignition Time music album. Check out the playlist, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. So you can do that as well. Again, we release videos at 2 p.m. East Coast time most days of the week. You can follow us on Instagram. Our Instagram handle is ignition_time. That's ignition_time. That is our Instagram handle. You can also follow us on Twitter. Our Twitter handle is also ignition_time. You can get real-time alerts from us on Twitter, and on Instagram you can get cool, fun and engaging content specifically for our Instagram followers. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I really appreciate you. Thanks to you, our community is growing. We can collectively help each other. Again, my name is Dr. Nitin Chhoda. We release videos at 2 p.m. East Coast time most days of the week. Please click like, click subscribe, enable notifications so you get instant updates from us going forward. It is your vote of confidence in me. It is your vote of confidence in the entire team behind the scenes at Ignition Time. I really appreciate you watching. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next episode of Ignition Time. Thanks. Bye.